You told me on what was almost the best Halloween of my life that AJ was smothered years ago.
I always believed that to be true.
So what happened to change your mind?
Michael told me AJ's alive.
Of course it's you, AJ. You can't even die properly.
Michael didn't know that I was here. He was obviously upset, and when I asked him what was wrong, he started asking me questions about AJ. About something I did to AJ a long time ago.
You're gonna tell me what? I'm in suspense here.
Do you remember on Halloween when I told you when I was pregnant with Michael, I was living with my mother's husband?
Doctor.
Dr. Tony Jones.
Right. You and Tony Jones had a fight. You went to look for Jason. You didn't find Jason. AJ was there.
You really were listening?
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, I told you that AJ didn't remember sleeping with me.
Right. Suppose I didn't figure that out until, what, a year later?
Well, that's not entirely accurate. I mean, AJ didn't get proof that Michael was his son until Michael was almost a year old, but while I was pregnant with Michael, AJ started to remember that we had slept together.
And that's a bad thing.
Yes, it's a bad thing because Tony and I got back together and I wasn't sure if the baby was his or AJ's, and I really wanted the baby to be Tony's. Okay. But it was crazy because AJ wasn't living with the Quartermaines anymore. Hell, he had moved in right across the hall from me. He was my neighbor.
Are you joking? Small world.
Yeah, it was. And it was weird because he was lonely and I was pregnant and lonely and we almost became friends.
Hold on. At this point, does AJ know that he's Michael's father?
No, because he didn't remember sleeping with me, and I didn't want him to remember. AJ was recovering from alcoholism, and he told me that if he ever drank again, he would have to go to rehab out of state, and he would never come back to full trust.
Something to be encouraged.
I drugged him, I poured vodka all over him, and I stuck him in an alley, and I called spirits.
Remarkably creative.
That's how far I went. Stop AJ from finding out he's Mike's father. I was desperate. Stop AJ from getting in my way. They think I'm a horrible person.
It is good to see you too, Auntie.
Tracy, you have to understand. This is not what it looks like. Really? Because what it looks like is your deceased son, the one that nobody mourned and nobody missed, walks amongst us once again. If that is not the case, feel free to enlighten me.
You know, why don't you stop badgering my mother?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because she's protecting a psychotic degenerate who shot his father in the back? Enough. Tracy, I can explain everything. Oh, thank goodness. By all means, explain away.
You're asking me if I think you're a horrible person.
Yes.
Really? Mm-hmm. I did more horrible things than most people do in a lifetime before I was 9. No offense, but your little stunt with a shopping cart and some alcohol doesn't even rate. I think, Carly, that you can do better.
As much as I appreciate your good opinion right now, it's only Michael's that matters.
Well, he's a kid, right? He's dramatic by definition, right?
You didn't see his face. You didn't see the look in his eyes when I told him the truth. He was so disillusioned. You know, he lost total faith in me.
You didn't get any credit for all that time, all those years of affection and support. Just...
Michael's point is that I never gave AJ a chance to be a father.
Who cares? It's great if AJ's dead, right?
AJ's dead. See, that's what I said. I said, Michael, we're a family. AJ's gone. And Michael said, no, he's not.
Okay, what did you mean by that?
I don't know. I mean, maybe Michael's just, asking questions about his biological father.
Okay, what do you think?
I want to know who told Michael the story about what I did to AJ.
Mom, I don't really think Aunt Tracy needs all the specifics.
Au contraire, nephew. I want to hear every lurid detail, especially the ones about how you managed to fake your own death.
He didn't fake it. I did.
Mom.
It's all right. I took the action, and I can live with the consequences. So it's quite obvious that Dr. Thomas did not kill AJ. I managed to revive him. And because I didn't want to see him go to prison, I smuggled him out of the hospital and to safety, where no one knew about it then, and no one's going to know about it now.
Really? Well, you should have hidden him a little better.
I came home to comfort my mother when she lost Jason.
And did you fall for that? Has he asked you for money yet? Because I guarantee you, the only reason he came back is because he's out of funds.
Okay, look, Tracy, we have our differences, and I know you have issues with this.
Issues! Your loser son shot my brother in the back. Oh, wait, was that an accident? Because that is your all-purpose excuse for everything.
That was the biggest mistake of my life.
Alan and AJ had their differences, but Alan loved him very much. So if you care about your brother, you will keep this to yourself, for Alan's sake.
Well, I think that for the family's sake, I should do what should have been done years ago. I'm going to call the police.
What's the number for the adoption agency? Falconeri.
Dante, it's Tracy Quartermaine. I'm calling to report a fugitive.
Someone was bound to tell Michael what happened.
It was his grandmother, Monica Quartermaine. She's known the truth for years, but why the hell would she tell Michael everything now?
I don't know, Carly. Did you do something to piss her off?
Maybe she's wanted to tell Michael about AJ the whole time, but she held off because of Jason. Because she knew Jason would take my side.
Maybe she just wanted to make her dirtbag son look good by making you look bad.
I can't believe I didn't see this before. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. Anything else I can help you with? You lose your keys? Your cat stuck up a tree? Michael's gonna be just fine. Why? What's wrong?
I think I saw AJ.
You can drop that condescending tone with me, Dante. The fugitive that I'm calling...
Tracy, there.
Detective Falconeri? This is Monica Quartermaine.
Dr. Quartermaine, what's going on over there?
Oh, I'm so sorry that Tracy bothered you. The fugitive in question was actually her horse, son of Skittles. He managed to get out of the barn, and luckily, Alice had him corralled.
So everything's okay?
Everything is under control, really. Thank you.
What was that about?
False alarm.
Oh, thank God, Alice. You stopped her just in time.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that was awesome. Nice move, Alice.
Thanks. You know, I used to use that a lot to win matches. And I just couldn't bear to have Tracy put you in jail.
Hey, Mom, he spoke with the detective. Did you suspect anything?
Well, he's used to Tracy's histrionics, and actually, I think he sounded a bit distracted.
Way to bury the lead, Carly. What, you saw AJ where?
Here.
Here? What, here?
After I left you last night, I needed some air.
Tell me about it. I still feel that way. I had to take a cold shower.
I came here, and I was looking at the water, and I heard footsteps, and I turned, and AJ was standing right there with that smirk on his face. I saw him, and I'm not crazy.
I don't think you're crazy.
Sonny convinced me that it was just my imagination, but now, you know, with Michael asking me all these questions and saying that he's not gone, I mean, I have to wonder.
That must be Michael's secret.
What secret?
Alice, I can't thank you enough. I mean, wow, I really owe you for taking out on Tracy.
I think nothing of it. I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to do that.
Listen, she isn't hurt, is she?
Are you kidding? She's having the best sleep of her life. She's going to wake up in 20 minutes feeling fresh as a daisy.
And then she's going to call the cops again.
You're right, Mom. You know, now that she's seen me, she's not going to be happy till I'm in handcuffs.
Well, I am open for suggestions. Anybody have any idea what to do?
Well, we could kill her.
Kill Tracy? I can't do that. I'm a doctor. I respect human life.
Mom.
Even if it is Tracy.
Mom! I was kidding. Just relax.
Well, your sense of humor certainly hasn't changed.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to be laughing if Tracy turns me in. She always did hate me.
Well, she's jealous. Ned is an Ashton.
Look, I hate to break this up, but we've got to figure out what you guys are going to do with her, because I think she's going to wake up in about 15 minutes.
Alice is right. We definitely need to figure out a way to keep Tracy from shooting off her big mouth.
What secret?
It's probably nothing. I don't know. Michael told Star that he had a secret, but Star didn't tell me
If
what it
I saw
was.
AJ, that means Michael could have seen AJ.
Just hold her. Don't, please.
Thank you. Okay,
Don't go.
Thank you for listening to me and for letting me in and just for everything, okay?
My pleasure. I like being your friend. I really want to be your friend so that you can ruin our friendship by sleeping with me.
What the hell's going on here?
Why, Carly, what a surprise.
You can save the cover story. Where's AJ?
Okay. There's one problem solved.
Yeah.
Now.
Who's that?
AJ. It's me, Michael.
What are we gonna do?